Going on, y'all? Welcome to the channel. If this your first time here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. We are gonna be posting on here daily. Hold on, let me fix the light. All right, boom. Y'all can hear me and everything. Okay, cool. We over here on Twitch, so if you're not on Twitch, the tag is down below. But we got Poetic Flacco. He gonna, he bring us the news, man. So he got big bank panics after getting exposed by 6ix9ine mid interview. I did hear that this 6ix9ine interview, with Big Bank was pretty good. I probably am gonna end up watching the entire interview as well. But for right now, we can just go ahead and hop on there. Let's go ahead. See, I got my little doink rolled up. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm on YouTube, the motherfucking, do what YouTube doing shit. So. Oh, I ain't supposed to be cussing in the first, 30 seconds or something, so you gonna get demonetized. My bad. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
6ix9ine destroyed and exposed Big Bank and the hypocrisy of the streets in his recent interview they just did. The reason why it was so bad for Big Bank is because 6ix9ine.
We gonna let out a message right now. The streets is dead, bro. If you young, get a job, bro. Get you some money, cause that's all you in the streets for, anyways, to get some money. So if that's the case, get a job, get you a 9 to 5. You feel me? You don't get no felonies. You don't get shot at. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets was a myth that they sold to us when we was younger, and it might have been worth it back then, but it definitely ain't worth it now.
Corner Big Bank and put him in a situation where he had to defend the indefensible. Big Bank's kind of opened himself up to what was to come when the first question out of his mouth to 6ix9ine was, why do 6ix9ine wake up thinking about other men? Those other men were 21 Savage, Young Thug.
Now, see, if that was his first question, he tried to violate, though. He did try to violate 6ix9ine, so he can't be mad. Because 6ix9ine, I ain't gonna lie. You can argue with 6ix9ine all you want. You can not like 6ix9ine all you want. You know what I'm saying? But, what's going on, Quiet and Eerie? What's going on? But 6ix9ine do be talking some real stuff. I ain't gonna lie. He do got a couple points.
Like Atlanta rappers who criticize him.
First off, we're gonna get right into it. Why you wake up with on your mind? That's what I want to know.
So, I got this. So,
First thing first, I don't wake up with
when I wake up, right? I don't wake up with on my mind. I wake up me responding to right? I'm from New York.
That's the thing too, though. I feel like a lot of people speak on 6ix9ine, so y'all get mad when he respond. Like, you can't speak on somebody and then get mad. You know what I'm saying? When they got a feeling or they respond, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. My bad's got a little message. All right, let's get back to it.
I feel like a lot of rappers, they wake up and mention 6ix9ine. They not from New York. When Meek Mill mentioned me, right? When Meek Mill mentioned me, he not from New York. When Lil Durk mentioned me, he not from New York. When King Von mentioned me, he not from New York. When 20.
And that's true too. Let street niggas tell it in different states. Why is they say it's like females not gangsters to speak on shit that you ain't got no business with. You ain't possibly got no business with somebody's street stuff in New York and you down in Atlanta. You ain't possibly got nothing to do with somebody's street stuff in Cali and you out in Chicago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they really be doing the same thing.
When Savage mentioned me, he not from New York. Why do they got an opinion on my life, my case, not being from New York or having anything to do with my case? You know what I mean?
In the same rap shit, though.
That Big Bank make, defending the indefensible. You are critiquing 6ix9ine for speaking on 21 Savage and other grown men, and then the first thing out of your mouth when 6ix9ine says, nah, they spoke on me first is, well, y'all in the same field, they can that's just like, that's not even like logically consistent, right? That's
the thing too about the streets. The streets is always gonna move the goalpost to whatever serves the streets. That's anybody though. That's anything and anybody. They gonna move that goalpost to whatever serves them best. You know what I'm saying? So
illogical.
Type shit.
And you can't critique 6ix9ine for speaking on 21 Savage and Young Thug and others. Well, when 21 Savage was on your show, bringing up 6ix9ine unprovoked.
The fans got the voice.
And we got the Frenchy puppies in the back. If you hear something whining, I am gonna drop a video for the Frenchy puppies. I'll probably leave it in the description down below. When I do drop this video, I'll probably do it all in one since I'm on stream right now. And I'll bust those down. But yeah, if you're interested in seeing, you know, my French Bulldog puppies, I got 3 of them. Super beautiful. I'm gonna leave a link down in the video below. It's gonna be on my other page, my dog kennel page. If you're interested in any, you know, dog or anything like that, you can message me directly on there. But yeah.
So how do you not get destroyed from the internet? I don't think they can destroy you if you just keep going.
I'm not saying destroy you to the point where you go from 100 to 0, but they can take you from 100 to 40, 50. For sure. Overly.
That's true. They did that shit today.
Oh God, let the wrong narrative get to going about you. Oh God.
But I'm saying, what about the fight through them narratives though? Cause you got some fight through them narratives.
Still ain't getting no money like that, like they was.
Since God is.
Still ain't getting no money like they was, like the rap boy.
Maybe not how he
wearing lace
was,
fronts and
but he get that Mexico money.
who told in New York, man. Who told all them New York. The Mexican.
Oh.
And I feel like, bro, that shit kind of lame too, how he did it. He know that nigga now. At this point, bro, how you spelled it all, the Mexican with the color hair and the wigs, and from New York, who snitched on all them people. Say his name. Just say Snitch 9. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even have to say Snitch 9. You could say Snitch 9.
You say he
The internet took his down.
I think he just stopped.
Nah, cause he can't go. Ain't no gas in the car. What you mean? He just stopped.
No, what I'm saying is, bro, you not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying was, like, bro, certain shit happens, and maybe it took a toll of you. Like Kanye, right? Let's say Kanye, for example. They've been trying to tear him down for forever.
When Buddy did what he did, I think he was the first snitch that like went viral. Bro, I ain't even trying to be funny.
Yes, you is, bro.
I'm talking about. No, nigga, I'm talking about as an artist, bro. I'm talking about as an artist, as a lit rapper. He was the first rapper that, in the internet era, snitched, bro, and it was public as. He got out. He tried to still act like I snitched, so what? I'll kill everybody still. And they like, man, shut up. and he down.
So from a viewer perspective, because 6ix9ine played this clip before he got into 21 Savage and before he started talking about 21 Savage, he played this clip. And people got to see, while Big Bang is trying to police how 6ix9ine speak about 21 Savage, he's trying to shut down the conversation, I ain't here to speak about nobody else. But he allowed 21 Savage and others to speak on 6ix9ine.
See what I mean?
Now when 6ix9ine started to grill Big Bang about 21.
See what I mean? Because he did a whole interview with 21 Savage. He let 21 Savage sit here and talk ill about 6ix9ine all the time. He laughed and you feel me? Woo, woo. He said like, oh, you trying to be disrespectful, you trying to be funny, woo, woo, woo. But you know, he ain't shut it down. But then when 6ix9ine want to talk about, you know, XYZ, he wasn't trying to shut it down. Like he feel like he big bro or something to certain people. I ain't gonna say it got to do with, you know, XYZ, but
21 Savage.
Could.
Big Bang looked crazy.
But they also
because
he might have a different relationship between 21 Savage just because they from the same city though too.
6ix9ine provided the information, put it on the screen, and there was a point where 6ix9ine asked Big Bang to read what's on the screen, and Big Bang deliberately skipped over the part that would make 21 Savage look crazy.
Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now? Right? 21 Savage is here off a U visa. You know what's a U visa? This is the definition of a U visa. As of October 2023, 21 Savage, Shia bin Abraham Joseph is a lawful.
So we say, while he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017, followed a 2013 shooting incident, his legal status was ultimately adjusted to permanent resident after years of deportation proceedings.
Permanent resident of the United States, successfully resolving his long-standing immigration saga. While he reportedly filed for a U visa, what the f is a U visa? While he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017.
That's different from like a regular visa?
Following a 2013 shooting incident, his legal status was ultimately adjusted to permanent resident after years of deportation proceedings.
What 6ix9ine is talking about is actually facts. WAC 100 actually posted 21 Savage U visa agreement a few years ago after their Clubhouse argument. But 21 Savage was arrested by ICE and detained. Now, Jay-Z and Roc Nation hired.
Don't tell me the biggest street nigga snitched. That's why he was done with the streets. Talk about F the streets.
21 Savage, a powerhouse attorney that got 21 Savage a bond. While 21 Savage was out on bond, fighting his immigration and fighting deportation, the powerhouse attorney was able to secure 21 Savage a U visa agreement. What the U visa agreement says, you get to stay, you get status, you get a work permit. In exchange, though, you agree to testify against somebody who victimized you. So because 21 Savage was a victim of a shooting that left his homie dead and him almost dead, he qualified for that. But in exchange, though, he has to agree. Now, that don't mean he's cooperating actively, but he has to agree that if the person, who shot him is caught, he has to agree to testify and cooperate against that person. He would also.
But then too, if I know the nigga dead, I will make that agreement too. And 9 times out of 10, bro, streets know who did that shit, bro. You killed my best friend, you know how that shit going. And 21 Savage was a street nigga once upon a time, so I mean, I don't know. That's up in the air.
We'll have to provide certain statements about him being shot, such as where he got shot, how he got shot, what the person was wearing, et cetera, et cetera. Now, he could have easily lied to them, but still in all, you still sign your name on a dotted line that you agree to snitch when it's time to snitch. So 6ix9ine is pointing that out, like, hold on, 21 Savage got a U visa agreement.
But if he never snitched,
I haven't heard Big Bank and others
really
call him out on this. Why?
Like, if he ain't never had to, like, if there's no documentation of him actually snitching on the nigga that shot him, I don't see, like, that don't really stand up for the argument. But we'll see where it goes.
And because Big Bank and 21 Savage is cool, Big Bank really suffered, like combating 6ix9ine and rebuttaling this, and it made him look crazy. Because all we saw was him making excuses and picking and choosing and politicking what's snitching and what's not snitching.
What is a U visa? Let's see what a U visa is.
Bro,
No. Hold on.
Hey, the Big Bank just tried to stop him. He said, hey, bro, hey. He said, what's a U visa? He said, hey, bro, what you? She's like, no, let's go ahead and bust it down.
Now, let's just see what a U visa is. What is a U visa? A U visa is a U.S. immigration benefit for non-citizen victims. Key word, victims.
See, man, what
hold on, but let me finish. Hold on. Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement.
That's the thing too, bro. With the street nigga shit, 9 times out of 10, bro. The same person that's telling you not to snitch and not to do XYZ, bro, if they in the same situation as you or whatever, they gonna do that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like 9 times out of 10, most people ain't built for what they act like they built for. And they'll do what they tell you not to do when that pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple, it's some people out there, the King Vines of the world, you know what I'm saying, that really hold shit down. You know what I'm saying? That really stand on what they believe, you know what I'm saying? But most people, given the opportunity of out, they're going to take it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing. Like,
enforcement in investigation.
The rules is too double standard to win, bro. It's too, you know what I'm saying? It's too floppy to win, bro. The rules change every day.
Or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point you should make? You saying he was a victim?
I mean,
a lot of people be victims, though. If you get shot, that's a victim.
Okay.
When they get shot, being in the street, that's a victim.
But two, when you get shot, police come talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta do an incident report when you get shot. Like, if you go to the hospital and shit like that. So you gotta say something to her regardless if you tell them the truth or not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's up to you. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do. But like, so the whole thing is though, we don't even know, bro, if 21 Savage told the truth though. He could have just lied to him, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
All right, cool.
So I do feel Big
You
Bang.
can only get a U visa, right? This is the definition. Let's slow it down, Bing. I know it's cut up. Sometimes the truth is just too much.
Bro, what I'm saying, that shit said, a
Just
U
read it
visa
slow.
benefits from non-citizen victims who have suffered from certain crimes,
Okay,
basically,
now,
right?
but don't finish there. This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now read it out loud. Let people and
Physical abuse or
physical
Don't leave-
abuse,
He said
mental
or.
or physical abuse, and are helpful
Funny.
to law enforcement in the investigation of. What you gonna ignore that?
But you
That's what you got right now.
Big Bang heard 6ix9ine explain what a U visa is, explain how 21 Savage got the U visa, explain the stipulations of the U visa, read exactly what a U visa, like read the paragraph. Big Bang then reads the same paragraph and stops short of when they said you gotta cooperate against the person who victimized you, man. Again, yo, if Big Bang would have said, hey, listen, man, which he eventually did so, you know, I do give him credit. If would have said, hey, listen, man, yo, man, I'm not here to defend anybody who snitch or not, bro, right? Listen, if you got proof they snitch, tell them to come and defend themselves, man, all right? Because if they snitch, they snitch. All right, I don't give a damn, right? They, you know, don't steal my partners. That would have been better. But because 6ix9ine cornered
For
him,
real though.
he just couldn't just lay down or lay over and have 6ix9ine just call them rat for the entire 2-hour interview. Because in that situation, now he, like after this interview, now 21 Savage is mad at him for allowing 6ix9ine to just call him a rat and not vouch for him in front of 6ix9ine. But not vouching for 21 Savage when you think he did wrong would have been much better than Big Bang just playing dumb. I think at some point, 6ix9ine read exactly what was on paper very slowly, and Big Bang responded back with, what you mean? Just playing dumb.
what
know
you
that?
saying? What that mean though?
Bank, 21 Savage got a U visa. That means he was a victim
Good friend, W
in a crime.
friend, though.
This is
W
yo,
friend,
Bank.
though.
This is
W friend.
this is like this. What I'm trying to say. So when you come at me calling me the Mexican, the lace front, now I shut it down. Yo, homie, you go every action has a react, right? So now you gonna make me think. That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean it.
Oh, so that don't
so
mean
that's the
nothing.
only. You saying that's the only way a nigga can get a visa?
Yeah. Look, let's go down here, right? Cause
Get a
let's
U
go
visa.
down.
Like you can't even
Nah,
talk about these.
man.
niggas,
Hold
bro. I don't
on.
want to. I just want.
Not get a visa. Get a U visa. You gotta put the U on the front of that. 'Cause that's different than a regular visa.
I'm trying to ask you questions.
Nah, but I know, Bank. But listen to me. Listen.
Whiskey is a permanent resident.
I know it's hard to believe. I know it's like tough. I know it's like damn. Like I don't want niggas now looking into this. 21 Savage here on a U.
The thing about
visa.
6ix9ine,
That
he's
means he was a
strategic,
victim.
bro. He a troll, bro. He came out on that trolling shit. He one of the biggest trolls. So he know what the fuck he doing, bro. Like, so playing dumb with him that ain't really gonna fly.
Victim of a crime and it's helping. Look, I'm not making this up.
I'm saying you done said this shit
To law
before plenty
enforcement.
of
All right,
times.
cool.
So what?
So now he mentioned me first on your podcast.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo,
I ain't never heard Big Bang stutter a day in my life, bro. Big Bang is articulate. Big Bang is a very smart and intelligent brother.
Nah, for
Miss
real.
6ix9ine gets to cooking to himself. Bro, Big Bang gets to whoa. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. This ain't Wawa, man. Right? They don't got Wawas in Miami, homie. They only got Wawas on the East Coast. Okay?
What's going on? Welcome to the chat.
Now, hold on, bro. Just admit it, hey, man. Yo, and at some point, Big Bang said the craziest stuff, bro. Oh my, yo, this was so freaking insane. Big Bang tries to make an excuse for the Atlanta Rats. So his excuse was, well, you told and got all of your co-defendants 100 years collectively. These other Atlanta Rats, they didn't do that. Like, they told, but they didn't tell like that. They got some wiggle rooms to their telling, right? Some of them right, only gave information to the police. We can't even identify who got arrested and went to jail for the information they provided. But they provided information. Though they told.
It's
right?
2:30.
They tried to get folks locked up, but nobody got locked up. So there's some wiggle room here. But 6ix9ine walked him back in the corner. Are you saying there's degrees to snitching? Are you saying telling on one person is fine, but telling on 5 is not fine? Are you saying like telling on 5 is worse than telling on 1? 6ix9ine walked him into a corner that yo.
See what I mean? Though they always be trying to move the goalposts. That's what I don't like, bro. That motherfucker need to stay in position, bro. If
Like
that's
6ix9ine is intelligent.
If that's the line in the guidelines, then that's the line in the guidelines. We can't move it for our friends or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
He knew that Big Bang can't just outright say, yeah, telling on one person, right, is objectively better than telling on 5. He knew he couldn't say that because the rules of the streets, that's illogical, says that's not the case. And if Big Bang would have said that on camera, folks would have woke up today looking at him a little crazy.
Because it's like, bro, you can't compare yourself. I'm gonna keep it a brick. You can't compare yourself to, bro. You got over 100 and some years, man. That's different than all this shit you talking about. That can be nothing word than that's locked up.
But I'm
hold up. I'm gonna keep it a break with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, so that's an argument.
Who got over 100 years though?
I'm saying all them collective. That's 100 and some years.
Bro, you just making that up.
You want to pull it up? Google
pull it
it.
up.
Google it. How much time did? What's the name of the people?
So he trying to argue like, in comparison, how much time 21 Savage gave somebody compared to how much time 6ix9ine gave to people.
Get collected.
That's a crazy comparison.
It's over 100 years, bro. That's
No. But you saying like me. Oh, matter of fact, let's see.
Yeah, let me make it clear. I don't agree with what 6ix9ine did either. But this is a bad comparison.
I love this, y'all. I love this.
No, I'm just saying that's a difference, though.
I love this though. Remember what he's saying and clip it back. I want y'all to rewind this when I pull it up. Watch this.
But is that different though? You trying to compare yourself to niggas who got basically wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? This
no
different. This
Basically,
different.
wiggle room
If you
is
walking
crazy.
down the street, right? If you walking down the street,
No, you gotta
if you
type.
walking down the street,
Let me type it
and
But 6ix9ine snitched. Ain't no way around it. You know what I'm saying? He snitched. It don't sound like 21 Savage snitched. He just agreed to snitch in the case of. So it is a difference if you're trying to compare the two.
a big brolic dude smack your girl ass and one scrawny dude smack your girl ass, what you gonna do? You can't treat somebody different. I can't treat the scrawny different. Not everybody get the same treatment. A rat is a rat, right or wrong? There's no levels to this rat and shit. Is it?
The Gunna discussion was even worse because 6ix9ine pulled up a tweet from 21 Savage where 21 Savage is saying that Gunna told before, and they all knew Gunna told before, but yet, they slid it under the rug for Young Thug. So 6ix9ine's pulling this tweet like, hold on, bruh. So all you guys knew Gunna told before, like y'all knew about the Crime Stopper video, but yet y'all hit that under the rug, right, as a favor for
I
Young Thug?
did see that Gunna video.
Big Bang then tried to say, like that Gunna never told, Gunna didn't tell.
I did see that Gunna
pulled
video.
up the Crime Stopper video where Gunna is identifying, hey, bruh, that
did
man
see
right
that.
there, he's the one who really did it. But they got my cousin in jail for it because my cousin had on the same clothes as him. But he the one that really did it. Big Bang read it, seen it, heard it, and had an excuse for Gunna. And this is where I believe that everybody said, all right, bruh. We might not like 6ix9ine, man, but at some point, if you're the only person who's prepared to speak the truth, like if you're the only person in an interaction who is speaking the truth and being honest, then even though we might like Big Bang more, we might respect Big Bang more, we kind of have to like give this to 6ix9ine, like, all right, bro, like you got it, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. He basically
because Big Bank was put in a position is a lose-lose, man. Yo, you
keep
it real, you lose your relationships, right? And you don't keep it real. Well, you look like this, right? You look unprepared. You look overwhelmed, and you know you look like a hypocrite, right? Again, that's with all due respect, because I rock with Big Bank.
Accountability is what I did. My thing is like, yeah.
At Gunna at the, it's 21 Savage. At Gunna at the, y'all ninjas fix that ish. Y'all love each other. Ninja, you knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time, and we swept it under the rug for you. You know he wasn't trying to leave you to hang, Ninja. F the streets, we ain't get ish, but trauma from that ish. So this when he was going on his like F the streets campaign.
I told, but these niggas was sleeping with my baby mom, stealing millions, kidnapping me. They did all of this. That's accountability. I said it on the first live when I came home. I wore it. This is what you call no accountability. We knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time and we swept it under the rug. You call that accountability?
But Gunna ain't tell no first time.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Nah, let's watch this.
Hey, Big Bang, like I said, the game here. Big Bang, like I said, the game here.
You tell me how this not telling.
The night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence.
Red. The night Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red. The night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence.
So he playing the clip right now. He playing the Crime Stopper clip of Gunna right now. Tell him.
He just had on a hood and D1 had on regular shirts.
Let police do their job.
Hold on, babe.
My bad.
Hold. You asked me a question. Bro, you can stop hitting that bullshit, bro. That shit, you just walked that thing down, bro. You just showed the video.
Hold up. You said Gunna didn't tell the first.
That's telling. You say that's telling?
All right.
I'm asking you. You saying is that telling?
Can I explain myself?
That's a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. And let me.
You want to see how?
Yeah, go ahead.
You police? Why are you painting a picture for it? It's the streets.
What did he say? He said somebody's name?
The same exact color.
I'm asking a question.
He just had on a hood.
I ain't defending the name. I'm asking you a question.
Yo, hold on. Just listen.
That nigga some bullshit.
Look, hear the names.
No, he said my cousin. That's his cousin name.
Hold on.
Red. The night Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
No, that ain't what he said.
The night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
Hold on.
Let me see. That what he said?
The night Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
Hey, they didn't replay it 4 or 5 times. He like, no, that ain't what they said. I'm like, come on, die. Like, come on, you hear them say Ben and Carter.
The night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
Let me hear it again.
You ain't heard it
He
again?
said what? The police said it. Gunna ain't say that.
Oh, man. Yo, I love that you
Gunna say
watching
that?
this in real time.
I'm just asking a question, my nigga. I'm not here to defend no nigga, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Big Bang, that's bad. That's bad, Big Bang.
Whoever wrong, they wrong. Did he say that though?
A coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color. He just had on a hood and D1 had on regular shirts.
Kitchens believe that mistaken identity played a big role in this case. And he read that Kitchens claims Ben and
So
Carter.
he over here doing police work, saying, yo, y'all got the wrong person.
Then we find out that 6ix9ine actually paid Big Bang to be there. So Big Bang should have already known if 6ix9ine is that excited, if he is that eager to have you come in, it's gonna be something. So not Big.
Like I said, 6ix9ine the biggest troll. 6ix9ine been trolling since he came out. So for sure, he should have known.
Bang's best performance. He's still a great interviewer, but I feel like in this interview, you try to defend the indefensible and it just came off bad. Now, others have reacted to this interview since it's dropped, and they, share the same sentiment. Charleston White reacted to this interview, and here's what he had to say.
6ix9ine is 6ix9ine has a production team. He has a production mind. He's very skilled. He's very tactical in interviews and editing and putting out.
That's everything I said.
His team gonna make you sin. The nigga good. He know how to control his narrative. He been trying to sit down with the rap world. He been trying to sit down in the rap world. They been shunning him. They wouldn't let him in. Mexican boy, Mexican boy, Mexican boy. But you gotta think, homie, the Mexican boy came and played to the fullest. Came and played the fullest. Put on. So check in, right? He grew up with. So he done took on us. Come being real with us. So when he give up he take his lick. He take his lick. He don't run from the shame of telling. He don't run from it. He come out and say, man, I did this. He take his lick like a man. He don't come back and still try to be in the street.
Ain't nothing happened to him yet. That is true. He been saying that he snitched. You feel me? Ain't nothing happened to him yet. I'm not saying that you should. Like, I feel like, you know, as a man, if you decide to go do something, you know the consequences that come with that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't take a way out just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, whatever worked for you. But, personally, that's how I feel. But, you know what I'm saying? If that is the route you gonna go, stand on it. And he definitely stand on it.
Fell from grace. Nobody in the hip-hop world embraced it. They were trying to spit on it because had nobody been caught snitching yet. The Woody tapes ain't came out yet. None of that.
He was the first one.
We real. When have the Mexican ever been wrong for telling on the? Because when the Mexican go to the feds, the Mexican cartel, the Mexican plug, all of them tell on one another. So let me bring you back to America.
They been snitches.
The Mexican plug, the Mexican that always tell on give up the mayates. So when they go to the feds and they get with they Mexican people and they show their paperwork and they gave up a mayate, they don't get a snitch label. SA don't get a snitch label for giving up the mayate. He didn't give up a vato, Holmes. He didn't give up a vato, Holmes. He gave up the mayates. The mayates was stupid for letting the vato in with the mayates because the vatos don't let the mayates in with them. So
Trojan horse type thing.
So the Mexicans been giving up the mayates. So he didn't break no codes in his world. All he ever wanted was to come
I feel like that's a cop out. That's a cop out to like let him slide though. At the same time, that nigga ain't never been in no damn cartel. What we talking about?
Let's talk about facts. That's why he keeps saying I walk down facts because y'all wouldn't never let him bring the facts to y'all media platforms. Or if y'all did, y'all tried to shame him, y'all tried to ridicule, y'all moved the goalpost for other people. So I remember telling Banks a year ago, say Banks, you either street or you go do journalism. You can't be a journalist media. These street rules and principles. He said, man, I'm not in the street, but I'm saying, Banks, you still got the residue because some of the codes you still honor.
6ix9ine cooked them. But I do disagree with people saying that Banks can't. Banks can still have his code and his honor and still be big in media. Like, he could still say, I'm from the streets. I'm not going to snitch, right? Those are my codes. I'm not about to impose my codes on other people. Like, he can, he can say that. He don't got.
You can have your own standing on something. And you feel me, still, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta, you ain't gotta tell somebody else how to feel. But, like, that could be how you feel. Like, I don't feel like if you go do the same thing as somebody else and you knew what you was doing and you grown and ain't nobody coerce you to stand on your own 10, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to make you feel like you gotta stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's on you.
To compromise like his morals and principles for this media stuff. He could have a strict line between I'm not gonna snitch, I won't snitch. That's just me though, while still not imposing his standards on other people. I don't see like Big Bank imposing his standards on other people. But Gucci Mane told Big Bank said, man, Gucci Mane is still my brother, man. Right?
No, I mean I don't feel that way.
Straight up. Now, WAC 100 also tapped in and also spoke. And Whack 100 called out, like the culture, because when Whack 100 sat down with 6ix9ine, it was right after 6ix9ine told and got released from prison. And street dudes gave Whack 100 a hard time for sitting down with 6ix9ine. They looked at it as Whack 100 condoning and co-signing, like the snitching. Well, Whack is saying, hold on, why y'all not giving Big Bank the exact same backlash and pressure y'all gave me for sitting down with 6ix9ine, which is also a very fair point.
That's true too, though. That's true too, though. If y'all mad at Whack 100 for sitting down with 6ix9ine, why y'all not mad with Big Bang for sitting down with 6ix9ine?
Let's walk this shit down.
But then too, this is a 60-year-old man yelling at his phone.
5 years ago, when I get the call from Act, 6ix9ine want to interview with you. You up for it? For sure. What the streets gonna think about you? Nigga, the streets. When I did it, y'all heard 21 Savage come on there and say, yo, Whack, that was lame. You interviewed 6ix9ine, everybody talking. When this Valley Ninja kicked the door in, when this wolf chose his own path. And to this day, me and little bro, me and Daniel, 6ix9ine, whatever you want to call it, we straight, we tight, we solid. Now I look up, Big Bank's go on there. I want to hear all y'all call him a lame, because there's no reason to talk to 6ix9ine. He ain't did nothing new but continue to grow and flourish in his career. It ain't been no new this or new this. The people still in jail. Male murder out, ain't said nothing, did nothing.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Ain't nothing happened to him. You feel me? He been out, ain't nothing happened to him. So it's like, you know, what can you really say?
He gonna do nothing over there trying to figure out where he gonna get his next meal. Listen, man, out there to the kids, what the streets is telling you to do, what you can do, what you can say, what you can't say. You do what you do. In the meantime, go to the App Store, hit nothing but content, go subscribe, and see what's really going on. 6ix9ine, good luck.
Hey, no cap though. The streets is dumb, bro. Like, stay the fuck out the streets, gang. No, if you can stay out the streets, stay out the streets. And in 2026, you can stay out the streets. If you got a phone, you watching this, you can stay out the streets. You got a computer, you can stay out the streets.
And for the rest of y'all, the streets is a myth. Troy Ave verse.
No faking.
I said this in one of my other videos. Yo, we owe Troy Ave a profound apology, man. Troy Ave told us the street was a myth almost a decade ago. No, more than a decade ago. And we laughed at Troy Ave. We called him bitter. We called him all type of names. More than a decade later, Troy Ave was 100%, man. All right. Dudes went from caring about snitching, not working with no rats, to when they homie right, they're like, man, listen, man, but he the homie though. I don't care. That's my brother, man. I'm supporting my brother still, man. We watched somebody in an interrogation footage for 3 hours do a whole lot of telling and writing. Man, that don't matter, bro. Man, listen, man, yeah, bro. Yeah, we heard him give information to the police, but like the police didn't use the information, so it's not telling though. The streets are myth, bro. The goalposts will get moved if they like you, straight up. Y'all let me know in the comment section what's your thoughts on this Big Bank and 6ix9ine interview. Okay, let me know, right? And and if you guys still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Chud, the despicable racist, all right, just had a really tough day yesterday.
No, yeah, I mean, leave that shit alone, bro. All that shit is cap what they sold to us. No faking. Alright, boom. I think